Alright guys, it's about freaking time. What's up? This is your boy the Avenger, and it's about freaking time I actually bring y'all a video on some Master Duel. So, this is something I've been wanting to do for quite some time. I just had major kind of setbacks, but there are decks I have obviously made, and I want to bring them and showcase for you guys all those decks which I actually have come forth and made. And plus, like I said, it's about time. I'm a duelist, so I wanted to make this well. So the duel we're gonna be, not the duel, the deck we're gonna be showing off. Just to start with, I call it the King, obviously. It will be out. I thought I was starting with Red Dark Magicians, but I'm gonna go Red Dragon Archfiends. So this is going to be my deck. First, actually, I'm just gonna actually show you the deck. Then, as I do, I'll probably talk when I need to talk, but at the same time, I'll just let the tool probably play out. But here's the deck. Obviously, you gotta have your resonators. We got Berry Resonator, who can actually help if one of your resonators will be destroyed. She will not let that happen with its effects. This one, we have the Synchron Resonator, who can special summon itself into the Synchron monster on the field, where you can create all your Exceed monsters. Obviously, our resonators, we got the Red Resonator, who can heal when there's a Synchron monster in the field as it effects, and actually gain the attack of that monster and use it as your HP. We got this guy, you can synchro, you can special summon as well when there are dark monsters or no monsters on the field for you. But yeah, we got utility just to create Red Dragon Archfiend. If you know Red Dragon Archfiend how it works, then yeah. And obviously we got our synchro monsters. We got Red Rising Dragon, we got Red Dragon Archfiend, we got Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend, we got this Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss, very good card. We got the Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane, very good card. And then Tyrant Red Dragon Archfiend if I need to. And then obviously you got the two level 12s, King Calamity and Red Super Dragon Nova. And I know there's another one, I think it's level 10 or 11 or 12, but the Red Nova Dragon. I chose not to add them because I just want to keep, maybe add 2 Exceed monsters if I need Malevolent Sin, because Malevolent Sin can come in class sometimes. But you'll see this work. So, like I said, we're gonna start with Red Dragon Archfiend. As for what this deck is, it's gonna be exciting to show you all that one. But yeah, that was the deck. So let's just jump into some PvP and see who we find and what victim we can cause havoc to, don't y'all think? But yeah, so go and jump in some PvP and ranked, see who we find. Yeah guys, I hope you guys actually, let's actually first change the deck. Yes, to the King. Okay. Yeah, select deck. All good. That's it. Now I'm not gonna call myself that I'm a fairly player who doesn't know what he's doing. I have played Duel Links. Everything I've learned about dueling has come from Duel Links. And obviously, as a child, I love dueling and I love Yu-Gi-Oh because as a child, when I originally started watching Yu-Gi-Oh, it's one of the shows which actually captured me, and as well as I just loved it. I just loved it as a child. Loved Yu-Gi, loved Kaiba. Collected cards, made sure to collect lures, all the cards. So I've always loved Yu-Gi-Oh, and the first ever game which I could actually really implement my strategies, implement everything I know, was Duel Links. So Duel Links, if you see me dueling quite good, it's all thanks to Duel Links. But yeah, first match, let's get it started. Yeah, as you can see, I kind of upped my platform. Don't start waiting for a response as soon as you start. Don't tell me he has, my man's got some bad connection. Wow, okay, well. Okay then. Okay then. Guess I can carry on talking then. That is. But yeah. I bought my mate's Dark Magician. Oh, I get to choose. I'm gonna go first. Okay, I don't normally choose to go first, I choose to go second, but I'll just go first for now. Okay, if I had to talk in general and say my my experience in Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm not gonna say like I'm a day one A1 TCG all out best player in the world now. Although I will just give you a small update on history of me in Yu-Gi-Oh. I started Yu-Gi-Oh as a child, bro. Like, actually, let me play out this and then I'll try it. Okay, so I got Resonate in my hand. I don't really need to call anything. No, I actually do need to call something. I don't have red Resonate in my hand, which is kind of sad. So activate Resonator call right here. Okay. Give me you. Thank you. Okay. So normal sound resonator. Okay, I don't even know what this guy's deck is what he's playing, so it'll be interesting to find that out. But for now, let's just do our plays. And bear with me, cause when you play Red Dragon Archfiends, the plays kind of go a bit ham. So we'll just do this. We'll special summon him. Okay, you should activate his effects, if I'm not wrong. Yep, activate effects. It's literally a process that turn out. I guess while I do this process, I can actually like continue explaining. Yeah, yeah, check this right. I take this. Yeah, as I was saying, my start with this game or with Yu-Gi-Oh in general was I'm a person from like I'm real if you don't know. But my beginning of my experience with Yu-Gi-Oh started when the show started. So basically normal Yu-Gi-Oh up to GX, up to I think till I got up to what is it? I always forget it. Not SDS. It's but where Jack and them are basically. We'll make this. Wait, how many? It's 4, so make this 3. But yeah, it's so old Jack Addis and them, bro. Like that's where like I watched Yu-Gi-Oh up until, cause I just loved it. And I loved it to the point where I had to eventually like get cards of it, cause I was just so absorbed. This is not actually the start I wanted, but I guess I got no choice really. I guess we'll just bring out the Dragon Archfiends real early right now. Okay. By the way, what I did just there, I don't actually explain that play, but what I did just there, to make Red Dragon Archfiend, obviously saw a Sun Red Resonator, and then afterwards we put Psy Reflector in. Psy Reflector can grab an assault monster from your deck, any assault monster in your deck, which you grabbed. Obviously Assault Beast, then afterwards by using that effect, our Assault Beast, we could actually like put him in the grave and grab this assault mode activates obviously as you saw, and then if you have that in the hand, we can activate Psy Reflector's ability to change, or let's say pick any random number of what you want Assault Beast to actually be. I don't want to actually keep this, so I'm probably gonna bring Bane. But yeah, so So by making it actually like 3, if you add 4 plus 3, 4 plus 3 makes 7. So obviously, like, as level 7 monster, and you got a level 1 monster which is Side Reflector, which is a tuner. So obviously we could synchro summon into Red Dragon Archfiend. That's what happened there. So I'm gonna bring Bane out. Now Bane is nice cause any tuner, even if I was a tuner, that I could sound off here, I could actually do more than this. I really could do more than this. I feel like I did the wrong thing though. We'll leave Bane out there for now. But yeah, so like it's just basically 4-3 made 7, so it became a level 7. Then I could just synchro into obviously Red Dragon Archfiend. But that's my story. Yeah, once I like got into the cards and stuff, like common Yu-Gi-Oh, it's like I got so addicted to like where I like went to go buy the cards themselves, like, and this was back when I was like 13 or 12, yeah, even below that. I made sure like to try and collect every card, like the god cards and stuff. I think the first god card I ever got was Slifer. And wow, you actually had Econ. Okay, that I did not. Have I even seen that card in this? I don't think I. Damn, bro. Okay. Anyways, yeah. Each time I actually play with my friends when I went to school, just play Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. Like, so I've been a Yu-Gi-Oh fan since day one. Really, it's just a game I love. What the frick is that? Excavates, rock monsters. Okay, I still don't know what it's playing, but that's the thing though right now. I see Blue Eyes in the deck, but I think, how many cards does Sky have? Wait, is that 48? Is this man running 48? Hold up. 48 plus 3 plus 1 plus 4 makes 54 plus. Is this man running around 50 cards? Okay, before I carry on, let me tell you one thing when you're dueling. Okay, wait, hold up. What the frick is that? What did that do? So you can tell if so much you can spend some paragraphs. Gain life when equal to that target. Okay, whatever. I don't really care about that. Yeah, something when I actually like tell people. Cause apparently I don't know why people do this. When you are dueling, whether it be Duel Links or whether one thing with Duel Links has taught me, cause and that's another thing I was gonna fall back into, right? The first real game that actually like gave me a chance to like really duel and make me have fun in dueling was Duel Links. Cause wait, why are you attacking me? Did I miss an effect? Why would he do that? Anyways, okay. The first real game which I could actually really like actually paint a bit, which I could really like enjoy myself in dueling. Special summon from the deck, will special summon you. Was Duel Links, because it presents me as soon as Duel Links launched. I like literally jumped at the opportunity of just basically having the experience of dueling in actual game dueling, thinking of strats. It was just cause, like I said, I loved Yu-Gi-Oh. So when I finally got an opportunity to actually like duel, think, make strats, make decks, bro, I loved it. Okay, yeah, Red Resonator gonna be giving me that good stuff. You can take the 3,500 attack. Nice. Okay. But yeah, that's where Yu-Gi-Oh basically started for me, and from there on, Duel Links has been my best friend and like almost like taking me up as I grew up playing Yu-Gi-Oh. And now when Master Duel launched, I was like, bruh, it gonna be interesting. At first, I was really hesitant to like really dive into it, but okay. First of all, I want to change you into attack. I hate being in defense. But one thing Duel has taught me, and which I want to actually like teach a lot of people, is that when you're dueling, in duelings there's a certain card limit. Not in duelings, like there is a certain card limit which you must know that you are supposed to be in. Okay. That card range in duelings, a card range. So basically, okay, a card range can defy whether you break and lose the game or whether you win the game. Depending on how many cards you run in your deck can decide, it can literally decide your future of whether you win or whether you lose that whole game. So this man, we can special summon this because like I said, it's a synchro monster. Okay, let me just bring out, I'm gonna do a lot of plays. I'm just saying, I'm just letting y'all know that I'm not really gonna be playing with this man. First, we're gonna bring Hot Red Burst because Hot Red Burst can negate anything. Any shenanigans he wants to do, I can just negate them. So that's always nice. I hate dealing with shenanigans. Synchro summon, bring Hot Dragon Burst out. This should not be as long as it is because this man, I do not know what he's doing. I'm literally having a conversation because I'm just confident that this is not too much of trouble. It's just not. Let's activate this. But yeah, depending on the amount of cards you guys have in your deck or running, can decide whether you lose or win the match. Some people probably run it because like they want to have enough cards or not to like their cards. I can understand that. But the more cards you have, the more chances you have to break and the more chances you have to not draw what you actually want to draw. That's just how it is. And this is what I just feel like this is what happened with this guy here, is that he has so many cards. Wait, don't I have a level 12? I do have a level 12. Okay, whatever then I guess. I'm just gonna attack, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna attack. Because I can't activate Bane's effect again. If I could, I would, but I can't activate Bane's effect again. So we're just gonna attack. But yeah, like for example, in Master Duel right now, I've learned that the maximum capacity for duelings, the maximum capacity of attack you should be running is 20. They give you the option of 30, but the maximum amount is 20. If you're running more than 20, there's a high chance you won't get the cards you want, and there's a high chance you might really break. And when you break, it's not fun, because at that point it becomes like a point where next thing your opponent could get like really lucky, and then you get OTK'd, and I don't think anyone loves being OTK'd. So yeah, just you gotta duel smart when dueling. It's just like that. It's like that. Special summon from the graveyard will special summon you from the graveyard. Okay. Yeah, when Bane can just help you special summon something from the graveyard and from the deck, so that's always good. He should activate his effects as well and make us draw an assault mode monster. Yeah, this is the thing with Resonator. Once they get going, and since they have so many effects intertwined, which been alongside each other, it just becomes an insanity, bruh. Okay, so he's dead. Attack with the Abyss Dragon. Direct attack. I mean, I can't activate the effect. Usually Abyss Dragon would activate its effects. Let's go to main phase 2 actually. I want to kind of like synchro. I have enough to synchro. What should synchro into? Yeah, I'm gonna go to Calamity right now. We're gonna go Calamity. Do that and choose Bane. Yep, Bane has done what he needs to do. This man must be thinking like, what have I gotta do? But yeah, in Master Duel, the max capacity amount of card you should be running is 40. It's 40. If you're running more than 40, then just know that you are going to brick like a madman, and not just brick, you are going to literally suffer. So just run the right amount. If you don't want to break and you don't want to really suffer, just run the right amount. 60 is too much, 50 is too much, 40 is literally the best amount you can run if you want to really just survive in general. But yeah, clearly, as you've been seeing, like Red Dragon Archfiends, they have a lot of synergy going into them. Many special summons you can do. Yeah, this man just went to battle phase for no reason. I just take that he's giving up. He can't. There's nothing he can really do, cause my Calamity. Things with Calamity, he can't be targeted by any spell, trap effects, or card effects once he enters the battlefield. Yeah, you can activate this effect for the rest of the turn. Your opponent cannot activate cards. Also, cards your opponent control cannot activate the effects. He basically can't do nothing. Even if you were to like want to really like smack into me with Kid, wait, doesn't he'll die even if he smacks into me with Kid Mode? Okay, so he's just giving up. Okay, I can understand that. Unless he's gonna try and take my card, but that won't really work since Calamity can't be targeted, and I can just negate it as well with the Abyss Dragon. Like what is he gonna do? He can't do anything. He legitimately cannot do anything. But okay. Yeah. I'm actually not gonna do a lot, just cause I feel like I'm wasting time. I'd be really wasting time if I did a lot. Cause trust me, I can do a lot. Yeah, he's not surviving. I'm sorry. Even no matter what he wants to do, he's not surviving. I'm just battling, bro. He's not surviving. So Calamity can end this 4,000 attack to 100. It's not even like close. Anything it activates, I'll negate. So I say this is GG's. Was this just me, or was this a long first match? Was this a long ass first match? I feel like this is a long ass first match. Damn. Yeah, it was a long ass first match, bro. I feel like I told my whole story. Well, anyways, that's a dub for the Red Dragon Archfiends. But yes. Okay, we made it to bronze ranked tier 1. Got 100 gems. That's good. Let's see if we're gonna go and level up again. Let's jump into another one. I wanna try and like fill in like maybe 3 duels maximum. I don't wanna go over the limit, cause then I'm gonna have to edit for a heavy long time. And plus, like, I don't want it to be too long. I'm gonna choose to go second. I can go first. Thing is, like, going first is almost like the best thing you can do with Red Dragon Archfiends decks, cause the resonators are literally your engine. Yeah, your resonators are your engine. That's literally what goes on with Red Dragon Archfiends. Once they get going, you can't really stop it. And this deck, I just show the only real cards I chose to optionally add in this deck, in case, was like 1 Maxi and 2 Ash Blossoms, just because of if there was any card effects to disturb me. Okay, so Zexelfield. Okay, so he's playing Exceeds. Okay. Here's the thing. We drew him. Now, I'm gonna set this right here. Okay. Then we shall activate Resonator Call. I want to get Red Rising on the field as fast as possible, so we shall activate Resonator Call. Grab red resonator. Okay, that's step 1. Step 2. Now watch carefully, ladies and gentlemen. Watch carefully. We put red resonator. Red resonator can special summon any level 4 she wants. Level 4 or lower no monster that she wants to special summon. And the best one we'll choose is Wandering King Wildwin, obviously. The most logical choice. And by this we have 6, right? You can make level 6. Then level 6 we can make is Red Rising. So you go and synchro summon Red Resonator and Wandering King Wildwind. Those go to the grave, and then we synchro summon for Red Rising. Now, next, we are not done. Red Rising, when entering the battlefield, can if you special summon him with the resonator, you can indeed activate the effects like this, and you can grab a resonator from the grave. And now, like, if you remember earlier on when I said with Red Resonator, he can take any amount of attack from the monster, and literally you can gain LP from that. So obviously you're gonna bring Resonator back here on the field, summon into defense position. He will activate his effects like so, and then obviously we will target the monster we want to gain our HP from, which is Red Rising. Take 2100 HP, and then we gain that obviously. Then we shall synchro summon. We have a level 8 now, so we can choose to bring out Star Red Giant Archfiend. You can destroy as many spells, but there aren't any spells on monsters, so I won't bring him out as yet. Yeah, but Starlight, you can, if there's spells on monsters, you can destroy as many as you want, and then they also take effect damage from that. So that's really nice. So, but right now we're just gonna summon the Red Dragon Archfiend. Come to me. But no, we are not done. Like I said, we are not done. We can special summon this. We can special summon this. Synchron, if there's a Synchron monster, you can just special summon Synchron. Then, obviously, we will bring in Red Hot Suppressed Dragon. So if he wants to be kind of tricky and try and want to negate some of my monsters, I just won't allow it. Cause like I said, Red Hot Abyss Dragon can negate anything he wants to negate on the field. Only any effect which activates which targets it, it can negate it. So okay, we do that. For now, we don't really have to do much. We have this set, right? Okay, no, I don't want to activate you right now. But yeah, also, yeah, another thing I have to say. Why can that effect? Synchron can also bring a monster, or summon a monster from, basically, not summon, that's what I'm saying. Take a monster from the grave and put it back to your hand if you want it to be so. That's its effect, which activates from the grave when it is only synchro summon though. If it is not synchro summon, then that won't really activate. There's no need to activate the effect. So we shall just go right for the attack and see what monster he has face down. Okay, I can't destroy it. Wow, okay, that's annoying. That is really annoying actually. I'm gonna keep, I could have synchroed into Bane, but it's fine. I'll keep this in, I'll just keep this in on the field by itself right now. Although it's not really like safe. We have Red Rain, so I'm not too worried. This doesn't really scare me. Opponent cannot activate card effects in response to the most recent. Can't activate card effects. That's kind of annoying, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Plus, I think he did. He already drew, right? No, he did not draw. Okay. Open the ZW monster. Okay, he's in the standby phase now. We still have the option to negate, unless I'm wrong. Cause this here activates. Yeah, you can't activate anything in response to its activation, but not that it's holds you from activating anything from the turn in general. Okay. Listen, I could just banish all these monsters if I really wanted to. I can literally just banish everything he has. I might do that if he tries to attack me. I might just banish everything everything he has, just for the meme. I could actually do it now because I know what he wants to do. He wants to set up for. Yeah, I don't really care. I'm gonna do it now. I'm just gonna banish everything he has. He wants to summon Utopia. I'm not really kind of stupid, so I guess we'll activate that. No, do not negate it, G. Don't negate it. Since my monster is the only monster with the highest attack level, I don't get banished. Cause the beautiful thing about Red Brain is that you control a level 8 or higher synchro monster, you can banish all the monsters on the field except the monster with the highest. It's mostly a dark synchro monster, obviously, but it also has to be the monster with the highest level. So let's say if I had like Bane out, who was a level 10, and I had him out as well, a Burst Dragon who was a level 9, this would have banished my level 9. So yeah, but clearly this man, he does not care. He just goes for it. I know he wanted Utopia. I'm not stupid, so I wasn't really gonna just let him take out Utopia. Come on now, like what did he take me for? Okay, this is nice. This is nice. We can summon Sci-Fi Reflector here and get some plays going. We can obviously get Red Rain back, which is always good. I shall do that now, actually. Wait, and I can activate this as well. I think I'll probably just leave this though. No, actually I can't. Well, that was one again. Wow. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's activate this. Emergency teleport will let me activate, so I can grab Psi Reflector from my deck and special summon it. And by doing so, I'm sure you guys have seen what this little man can do. He can do a lot. So obviously the aim will be to grab the Beast Warrior, then sacrifice the Beast Warrior, right to his effects, to grab Assault Mode, then after getting Assault Mode, we can activate this reflective effect again to change the level or enhance the level. Then obviously by doing that we'll be able to synchro by bringing Beast Warrior monster. Then we'll probably be able to bring out another Red Giant option. Should I bring out Bane? Damn, I could bring out Bane and then damn. But no, I guess I'll save Bane. Okay. Sacrifice that. We can grab Assault Mode now. No, that I don't want to activate it. No, there's no use. Grab Assault Mode, obviously. Okay, nice. We got Assault Mode now. Now, obviously I can still make Bane with these two, but that's not my aim right now. Activate this. Show him Assault Mode, obviously in my hand. Then we can go and go towards our beast monster, select him. and then add a few extra levels. We shall add 3 levels in fact. 3, that should make him 7. Then we shall special summon him from the grave. Okay, reach the field, he's at 7 now. We can synchro once more. And this time we shall bring out Starlight Red Dragon Archfiends. Okay. I hope you all are still following me. Let's go. It's okay. Come forth. Beautiful. Now I don't want to really use creation. We can activate and take back red drain. Obviously now finally we can. We can special summon this from our hand. You can if you want to. Then make Bane, but I don't want to. We'll set this. We can actually do a lot because I can then tribute and then bring back a burst dragon. Cause okay, yeah, I'm actually gonna go for it. Watch closely what I'm gonna do here because I'm gonna be doing a lot. So you also watch closely. I still have a normal summon, so I still have a free normal summon. No, I actually messed up. I actually messed up. It's a level 3, it's not level 1. Oh frick, bro. Okay, it's fine. That was, I've never mistaked that much in my life. But I guess that it is what it is. I guess it is what it is. We'll attack with red starlights, Dragon Archfiend. 3,000 attack. Does he accept it? That is the question. He does accept it. Okay, then we shall attack with him. Now when attacking with Abyss Dragon, if I attack, I can bring back a red resonator from my grave if I want to. So that I will end up doing. And obviously I think y'all can guess which one I want to pick. So I'll activate the effect now. And then we shall bring red resonator back. Because once again, like I say, when he comes on the field from the grave, he has the effect which we can activate, where we can beautifully take any amount of attack we want, and then we can gain LP from it, which is lovely. So that takes us now to 13,300 in fact. So we shall go to main phase 2. We are not done. 8 plus 2, 10. And now we shall indeed bring out Bane. It is indeed time for Bane. Red Resonator. And we shall sacrifice Starlight's Red Dragon Archfiend as well. We are 35 minutes into this recording. This is the thing when you play Red Resonators. They just take, because there's so many special summons going on, it just takes a whole long time. And we can actually do it now and bring it back. Do I wanna? Yeah, I actually wanna. We're gonna activate Bane's effects. Bro, this is crazy. This is crazy. The turn. This man must be one when can I play? I'm sure he's just thinking like when can I actually play? I would bring back Red Dragon Archfiend, but Red Dragon Archfiend is so risky because here's the risky thing on Red Dragon Archfiend. If you bring him back, like I could have all these monsters on the field right now, but if I bring him back, which I can, and he doesn't attack, he destroys all my monsters. So, okay, we'll end our turn now. But he destroys all my monsters just cause you don't attack. Cause if he's the first, if you don't attack, and he don't only attacks, but you don't attack, or basically not you, but the only other the monsters on the field don't attack except him, he destroys them all. So even your own, not just your opponent, but even yours, get destroyed. So that's sometimes the issue with him. But at this point, this man actually cannot do nothing because I can, if he spells summon something, I can destroy his monster and then I can literally just like inflict some effect damage on him. I can negate whatever he wants to activate. Even if he kills one of my stuff, if I have Bane, I can choose on one of the dragons and bring a dragon back if I want to. For example, if you were to kill a bush dragon, I would see in my next turn tribute Starlight Dragon Archfiend and bring back Heart of Bush Dragon and then start negating him again. And plus I still have Red Rain, which I can use to just banish whatever he plays. So he is in a situation where he can't do nothing. He actually cannot do nothing unless he has something dramatically a play which I've never seen my whole entire life. He can't do anything. That's the thing. He actually cannot do anything. But yeah, this is I love, and this is the thing I like. I want to make this deck because not just to showcase you guys, because like this is my second favorite archetype. Yeah, he knows he can't do nothing. He has to give up but there's also another thing, like he surrendered, but this is another thing. This is a punishment for not really for playing like so many cards. If you play, this is like if you play like 50 to 60 cards, you are not gonna get what you want. It's just not gonna happen. We made it to silver tier 5. I might end it here. We're like going to 40 minutes on recording. Yeah, I was trying to give a life lesson. If you play 50 to 60 cards, I guess I'll say that too. If you play 50 to 60 cards in Master 2, you are not gonna get the cards you want unless you're really lucky. You'll most likely not get the cards you want. I'll show the deck while I'm actually I guess telling y'all this. I guess I'm just gonna show y'all the deck and how it looks like. But yeah, if you run 50 to 60 cards in Master 2 and you think you're gonna get away with it, especially if you're playing like good players, top tier players, you're gonna get punished. So that's the thing. And thing is with me, I don't really if you're playing against me, I don't really give you a chance. If you make mistakes against me, I'm going to punish you. It's just how I play. But as you can see, this is the deck. Yeah, I'm going to punish you either way, cause it's just how I do. I duel to win. So y'all gotta understand that. Here's the extra deck: 3 Red Rising, 1 Red Dragon Archfiend, Star Dragon, 2 Heart of the Dragons. I can see it's written 3 there. I have 3, but I'm not using 3. 2 Banes, 1 Tyrant, which you don't actually have to get him out apparently. 2 Calamities, high, and then 1 of these which you also didn't get to have to get out apparently. Red Supernova Dragon. And then 2 of these because they Malevolent is just too good when you can just banish a monster on the turn if you want to. Red Rain, 2 Red Rains, 1 Assault mode, 2 of these red skill drain, which I didn't really see, but it's fine. 2 Resonator Calls, 1 of Raigeki, 1 Monster Bone. But yeah, this is the deck. This is almost like the free to play version, though it's not really like a heavy expensive version. You could craft most of your red deck. Let's say you don't get really lucky. Cause the thing is, if you summon in the Giant Archfiend deck, you're gonna get resonated. I promise you that. But then the missing tools that you want, like for example, if it's like one to get whirlwind, or just assault beast, or the fire ants, you can literally, like, if you get a lot of stuff, you can craft all these, and then you can just get them by crafting them. Because this is an R, this is an R. If you have a lot of R cards, you can just craft them. So yeah, and the sample cards, here are the sample cards. My 5 sample cards at least. Wait, did I do? Did I do? I'm gonna take a 35. I feel like, okay, I feel like I did that a different, but anyway. But yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, 360 card deck is a no-go because you are going to draw badly. In Duel Links as well, if you make like a deck going to up to 30, you are going to break. So that's a life lesson for everyone who is dueling and who enjoys Duel Links. Hope that's the life lesson I did share, and I hope besides that you guys enjoyed the video in general, because I will be bringing more. This is just the start, trust me on that. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed the video, the Avenger, and yeah guys, I'll be seeing you all later. Peace.